Hello everybody! Oh my gosh, I am so excited to film this. Hi, it's October and it's October. It's October! I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. So this is my TBR video for October. It might be a little bit long because I've got quite a few things here that I'm hoping to get to. I think I'm just gonna pick and choose as the month goes on, see like what kind of mood I'm in. So I have a couple things to choose from. Typically I just read novellas in October, but there's two books that I need to do things with. So I'm going to read those this month as well. The first one here is All the White Spaces by Wilkes, which I was planning on leaving for like a winter month, but I'm trying to put shit together for like a historical horror trope video, and this takes place in I think 1920. Yeah, 1920 in Antarctica. And so, oh my gosh, I love books set in like isolated cold space, or an isolated hot space, hot or cold, isolated, I don't care, just give it to me. So this is about a man, actually I believe the main character in this is a trans man, which is interesting. So this man, Jonathan, he's a stowaway for this expedition, and they get stranded in Antarctica, and they have to overwinter in Antarctica, and they find the spot that's like not on any of their maps somehow, but like also it's 1920, so like how explored exactly is Antarctica? Jonathan, the main character, is able to live as himself for this expedition, so he feels very free, but also bad things start to happen. It says, as the harsh Antarctic winter descends, this supernatural force will prey on their deepest desires and deepest fears to pick them off one by one. It is up to Jonathan to overcome his own ghost before he and the expedition are utterly destroyed. It sounds like it's gonna be fun. I just love. The next one here is a 5-star prediction for me. This is The Three by Sarah Lotz, and this is about a plane crash in maybe the Himalayas? No, okay, what it is that same day at the same time 4 planes crash at 4 different points around the globe. There are 4 survivors. 3 are children who emerge from the wreckage seemingly unhurt, but they are not unchanged. They start calling them the Three. The 4th person is called Pamela May Donald, who lives just long enough to record a voice message on her phone, a message that will change the world. I don't know much more than that, but I've been wanting to read Sarah Lotz for a while. I read one of her short stories in an anthology once, and it was like one of my favorites in the entire anthology, so I was like, you know, we should get to this, right? We should get to this. Okay, now on to the novellas. I'm going to pick and choose from this month. Maybe I'll get to all of them, but I don't know. Last month was a terrible reading month for me. So, we'll see. I don't know. I'm not gonna, you know, put any pressure on myself. I'm just gonna pick what's interesting, and I mean, I'm interested in all these, but you know, sometimes your mood changes. But anyway, first one here is Palmetto by Ania Ahlborn. I think I got this like way back in like fucking January or February, and I've held on to it for that long. And I'm not 100% sure that this has to do with bugs, but like, palmetto bugs are like cockroaches, which is like my number one worst thing on this earth. Cockroaches, disgusting. So this is about a family who is buying a new home. Of course, they're able to secure a deal that is too good to be true, and as we know, usually that's for a reason. This family, it's a couple. The wife is pregnant, and you know, things start to go wrong. It's a horror book. Everything goes wrong. Next novella on my list I've also been holding on to for so long. This is Waif by Samantha Kolesnik. This is about a woman named Angela, and she is just like really well off, right? She has a great husband, or at least like her husband's successful, it says. I don't know if it seems like maybe their relationship isn't great because of what, you know, happens. But she's financially secure. She seemingly has it all right, but she's like unsatisfied with her life still. And she ends up getting into this like queer gang, it says, who do like BDSM stuff. So I'm hoping there's going to be some body horror in here. We'll have to see. It sounds so good. I loved Samantha Kolesnik's other novella, True Crime, which I read for October like 2 years ago, I think, maybe. It wasn't last year, that's for sure. So, man, I'm so excited to read more of her work. I love the cover of this too. It's just like, it doesn't say queer BDSM, but I think that's why I love it, right? It's just so unsuspecting. Oh, great name too, Waif. Oh, love it. So then I have 2 of the My Dark Library novellas. The first one here is Stargazers by LP Hernandez, and this is about this, I don't know, sort of like affliction where these people are compelled to stare up at the sky and they become like stuck doing that. I don't know if they do anything. It seems like they are just like, these people start doing this and they don't move from the spot. They're just like staring up at the sky with their mouths open. And not everyone's doing this though, so it's like these are happening to these people, the stargazers, and their families are like, what's going on? And it seems like maybe society is starting to crumble, and I love an apocalyptic story, so this seems right up my alley. I don't know, is it fucking aliens? I hope that there's aliens! I hope that there's aliens! Okay, so then the second My Dark Library book is #thighgap by Chandler Morrison. This is about a model in LA, a fashion model, and it seems like she probably has an eating disorder, so if you're sensitive to that, of course. I mean, like, horror in general, I feel like if you need content warnings, probably, you know, make sure you look those up before you get into the book, because there are things, especially in this one, I feel like Chandler Morrison is just, he's an author who likes to push the envelope, you know, so if you see his name attached to something, you should probably check the content warnings. But this is about a model. I'm pretty sure she has an ED, and also I think maybe this might get into self-harm because she, it says she meets a seemingly perfect rival model, and this destabilizes her self-confidence and sends her into a tailspin. It says, Helen's disease manifests in increasingly self-destructive fashions, forcing her to ask herself, what does perfection look like, and how much would you sacrifice to obtain it? So it seems like it gets really dark, and I'm looking forward to it. Next book, I'm so fucking excited to read this. This is Anybody Home by Michael J. Seidlinger, and this is, I don't know, maybe like it's like someone tootling somebody else in like Home Invasion, it seems like. A seasoned invader with multiple home invasions under their belt recounts their dark victories while offering tutelage to a new generation of ambitious home invaders. So, home invasion, that's something that freaks me out for real, so, oh my gosh, I'm excited about this. I think it's gonna real life freak me out. I also am hoping to get to All These Subtle Deceits by C.S. Humble. This is about a woman who moves to escape a relationship, and I don't know, there's some sort of like spiritual attack on her, and she has to consult a spiritual intercessor. And it says, together they will descend into an occult labyrinth of dark forces and oppressive spirits. So love this. I fucking love the artwork on this. I don't know, is this an art print? I should probably look it up to see who did this, because I would love to hang this up on my wall. Demons carrying you away. I also have a nonfiction book on this pile. This is Ouija, The Most Dangerous Game by Stoker Hunt. This was on my TBR for last year too. I didn't end up getting to it. So I don't know, maybe I'll get to it this year. This is like the history of the Ouija board. And isn't that perfect for, oh, it even has my bookmark from last year in it. I should stop doing that. I lose my bookmarks and then I don't know where they are. It's because they're in books that I pick up and then don't read. It's short and sweet. I mean, it's like 150 pages long. Also on my list is The Last Final Girl by Stephen Graham Jones. I think that this is, I mean, I have not read all of his books, but I think this is the last Stephen Graham Jones book that I have and I haven't read yet. So this is actually, you know what, I think I should read you kind of the synopsis here. It says, a suburban town in Texas, everyone's got an automatic garage door opener, all the kids jump off a peerless cliff into a shallow river as a rite of passage. The sheriff is a local celebrity. You know the town. You're from this town. Homecoming princess Lindsay. She just barely escaped death at the hands of a brutal, sadistic murderer in a Michael Jackson mask. Up on a cliff, she was rescued by a horse and bravely defeated the killer, alone, braless. Her story is already a legend. She's the town's heroic final girl, their virgin angel. Halloween masks floating down that same river the kids jump into, but just as one slaughter is not enough for Billie Jean, perfect, our masked killer, one victory is not enough for Lindsay. Her high school is full of final girls, and she's not the only one who knows the rules of the game. When Lindsay chooses a host of virgins, misfits, and former final girls to replace the slaughtered members of her original homecoming court, it's not just a fight for survival, it's a fight to become the last final girl. So this, I mean, it's Stephen Graham Jones, and he's talking about slashers. So like this is just like his niche, and this is what he's the best at, I feel like. So I'm very excited to read this. I hope it's great. Also on my list is The Girl in the Video by Michael David Wilson. I believe this is also in my last year's TBR, and I didn't get to it. So this says, a teacher receives a weirdly arousing video. His life descends into paranoia and obsession. More videos follow, each containing information no stranger could possibly know. But who's sending them and what do they want? The answers may destroy everything and everyone he loves. That's it. This is The Forbidden Garden by Ursula Curtis. I think, is this the only vintage book on my list this month? Oh, maybe this one is too, I guess. Anyway, so this is about an elderly widow who is a gardener, and coincidentally, this is also a great way for her to hide the bodies. So that's all I know. I'm excited about this. It seems like it's gonna be over the top. Oh my gosh, the print on this is absolutely microscopic. Can you see that? How am I supposed to read this? Like, I just can't see in general, so this is good. I just have to buy a magnifying glass. Cheese and crackers. And then lastly, of course, I have to pick up a Fear Street book. This time I'm doing Halloween Party. This is about a high school couple who get invited to a Halloween party. It's being thrown by a new student named Justine, who is beautiful and mysterious. And it says that, you know, things get spooky, so there's a killer. And things get spooky, and I'm so excited to read this. It seems like it's just gonna be the perfect Halloween-y read. That's what I'm hoping to get to in October. Probably not all of those, but like I said, I'm gonna pick and choose, and I'm gonna enjoy myself and just fucking relax and enjoy Halloween and watch a lot of movies. I'm also going to be going through what I'm planning on watching this month. What I think I'm planning on watching this month. Sometimes things change, but I also left like a couple days blank in case like anything comes up and I'm like, ooh, I really want to watch this, because inevitably that happens every fucking year. So let me know what you're planning on doing for October. Do you go like balls to the wall horror? Do you like to read novellas? Do you like to read big old chunky things? Do you read like the same books every October? Some people do that. I know they have like an annual read of like The Halloween Tree, or I don't know, what's another Halloween book? I don't know, but let me know. Let me know if you've read any of these and what you thought about them. Otherwise, I really hope October is great for you. And I don't know, it's just like super fucking spooky and fabulous. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.